Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet Voice You Know with the News You Trust studio, sponsored by BASF, where you can count on the trusted performance of Allevo seed treatment to protect your soybean crop. Joel has an update from Ag Revolution. Joel.
As harvest and the performance of our combines are fresh in our minds here in Ohio, we take this time in our monthly Ag Revolution series to talk about one of their offerings, Gleaner Combines, and what separates them from the pack.
Hi, my name's Aaron Beyer. I'm the marketing product specialist for Gleaner Combines, and try to describe it as I'm an educator. So I educate not only our dealers, but our customers on how to best operate and maintain their Gleaner Combines. It really is a different experience when harvesting with a Gleaner Combine. The reliability, the simplicity, and really the overall production of the machine, for being such a simple, small machine, is really impressive. Simply because we're trying to bring value to farmers. Ultimately, guys don't get to control their profits from their commodities, so we got to control cost. And the best way to do that is to being with a simple, reliable machine that is very efficient, and we have that really wrapped up well in a Gleaner Combine. Probably one of the most efficient, simple machines on the market that's still able to do a really great capacity and do more in harvest than just get it done faster. Because other machines prioritize speed and capacity rather than just the whole harvest of itself. Where Gleaner Combines, we still get great speed, great capacity of the machine, but we also get one of the best bin samples in the industry and do it for less, with less compaction to the ground, which helps your yields, and then also a better bin sample, which helps the storability of the grain.
You can find that full video talking about Gleaner Combines from Ag Revolution online today at ohioagnet.com and learn more at agrev.com. I'm Joel Norwood reporting.
The Chinese agreement to resume buying U.S. soybeans was welcome news last week. However, while soybeans have been a big focus in recent months, Ag Secretary Brooke Rollins said there is still a lot of work to do.
Obviously, the president has been very focused on the soybean farmers and sorghum and the other row croppers as well. But soybeans has been with zero purchase orders from China this year, and China being almost 65% of the total market for our soybean farmers. There was a tremendous amount of pressure on this sector of our farm economy. So I, the president, secretaries Besson and Lutnick, Ambassador Greer have been very focused on this particular lane, and so happy. So a lot more to do.
Meanwhile, the American Farm Bureau Federation and the American Soybean Association both welcomed China's renewed commitment to import U.S. agricultural products. AFBF President Zippy Duvall said the organization was encouraged by China's plans to buy more soybeans and sorghum. ASA President Daryl Cates called the announcement a positive step for soybean growers who have endured years of global uncertainty. Both organizations stressed that while the agreement signals improvement, consistent purchases and reliable market access are essential for restoring confidence and stability in U.S.-China agricultural trade. The U.S. Department of Agriculture transferred $13 billion from its Commodity Credit Corporation into a new Farmers Support Program fund tied to tariff relief, a move that has drawn scrutiny because lawmakers were not informed. Because the funds were shifted without notifying Congress, some critical programs are facing shortfalls. About $3 billion of the transferred money was later clawed back to resume operations of certain USDA services and reopen agency offices during the government shutdown. The markets are next.
Get the equipment and trucks you need at the Ritchie Brothers' next Great Lakes Regional event on November 12th and 13th. This absolute unreserved auction will feature online bidding, and items are located in Columbus, Chicago, and Detroit. Choose from close to 3,000 items, including a wide selection of construction equipment, semi-trucks, and more. Don't miss Ritchie Brothers' Great Lakes Regional event on November 12th and 13th. For more details, visit rbauction.com. Again, that's rbauction.com.
Joey from Vermont, a farmer trying to get through the winter. Adriana from South Carolina, a single mother living paycheck to paycheck. Liam from Ohio, an injured father struggling to provide for his family. Hi, I'm Shanola Hampton, and I support the Feeding America network of food banks because they help provide over 6 billion meals to people in need each year. Learn more at feedingamerica.org.
The market's brought to you by Seed Consultants, simply better performance, online at seedconsultants.com. At the Board of Trade, December corn, $4.34 1/4, up 2 3/4. March corn, $4.46 3/4, up 2 3/4. November soybeans, $11.19 3/4, up 20 cents. January beans, $11.34 1/4, up 19. December wheat, $5.43 1/2, up 9 1/2. At the Mercantile Exchange, December cattle, $232.20, up $2.52. December hogs, $80.60, down 67 cents. January feeder cattle, $336.52, up $4.62. This is the Ohio AgNet.